One thing I like doing is making videos that I personally enjoy watching. And one thing I enjoy watching is people talking about their backlog Gundam kits, or doing a bit of an unboxing of a Gundam model and just talking about the parts that are inside, how they work, how are they going to work with them. I figured I would show off my 4 backlog kits today and talk about how I feel about the color separation, the model itself, just very briefly, of course. It's not going to be a full review because I haven't built them yet. As you all know, backlogs for Gundam models means, hey, I've bought a little too many, and I have some that are kind of just off to the side that I need to build over the next few weeks. And I'm very happy with some of these I've got here, and one of them is a little iffy, but it was like super cheap. So anyways, I figured I would talk about the, I guess this is Gundam Fight 13, 017, Neo Japan 2, God Gundam. That is a very long name. Oh my god. But yes, this is the high-grade Future Century God Gundam. Very, very cool-looking kit. I think it's nice looking. Of course, the G Gundam series itself I absolutely adore. But let's take a look at some of these parts here and see how this model works. So let's kind of get it off to the side there so we can talk about it. So the stickers. The stickers are interesting here. It's got a lot of the black striping, something that the Shining Gundam model didn't really have. It's got some yellow stickers as well, which I don't really think is too much of a problem. It's got some of the yellow stickers for a little bit of the details there, as well as the Vulcans. It's got some nice translucent bits here. I think it's looking nice in general. I think the color separation on this model is actually superb. I'm not sure if there's really much of anything I'll have to paint. I'm not too much of a painter, actually. I don't get these things to completely customize and battle damage. I'm more of a straight builder that just paints some details I would like to see on the kit. So, it's pretty much this runner. How about this one? What's going on here? You can see the shoulders. They've got the stripe there for the black stickers, which I do enjoy, but if I do decide to paint that instead, which I probably won't, at least it's recessed. That's one thing I enjoy, is when they have some recessed details, so it's easy to just paint. Oh, those are interesting looking hands right there. Oh, those are just one piece each. That's really interesting. Those are like karate chop hands, right? That's funny. Only 3 bags for this one? That's crazy. So let's look at the head here. Head is right here. I'm really liking the look of the face on this one. I think it looks very nice. The little vents on the face, though, are certainly not that deep, so it might be a little hard to paint a line, because I do at least paint a line the faces on my Gundam models. The rest of the head's looking nice, I'd say. I think this is a nice kit. I think this is going to be a nice one. Unfortunately, it only has single-jointed elbows, but oh well. It's something it's got going on. It's a little older. This thing was released in, 2010? Double-jointed elbows wasn't exactly a major thing back in 2010. So with that kit out of the way, let's talk about the next backlog kit. EX Standard SD Gundam Wing Gundam Zero Endless Waltz version. I actually haven't even seen Gundam Wing. I haven't gotten past episode 10 yet, and of course I haven't watched Endless Waltz yet. But I love this design of Mobile Suit. I love it. I absolutely love it. And this model was like, what, $7? So I just walked into my hobby store. They didn't have anything new, so I just decided to get this instead. And it's looking neat. From the package here, it's looking nice. You would assume that it would have some pretty decent color separation given the very simplistic design of this model, of this mobile suit, I should say. Maybe just some blue on the head there, just some separate pieces. Maybe the skirts are going to be stickers. Who knows? The way I'm talking, I've already opened this thing up. I didn't know how terrible the color separation was when I actually got this thing, but let's take a look. So, to my horror, I open this thing up and see massive blue stickers. Oh, I wonder what these are used for. The entire shoulder pads? All of the blue on the head, maybe? I don't know. Oh man, this is bad. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. Like you can see the shoulders here are entirely one piece. What was the other SD line that came before the EX Standard? I don't remember. Way better color separation in that line than this. But hey, the other line didn't have a Wing Gundam Zero Endless Waltz, so if I want an SD model, this is what I'm going to have to do. You can see all of that will need painted or stickered over. I'm thinking I'm probably going to paint it, but then again, I'm not too happy with the paint brand I have right now. It's just kind of the paint you get at Walmart. I might get some testers or something, some actual proper paint to use this thing. So this will probably take a while. Of course, the hands are all white, so that's not a surprise. I at least expected that, but the rest of the color separation is actually horrendous. It's actually horrendous. Looking at the V-fin here, it's actually looking really good. Really liking the look of the V-fin. Thank God those aren't stickers, because I think the Ailstrike has the V-fins as stickers. That is just horrendous. Chest is all blue, of course. And that's the last bag. I hate these models. This is a very recent kit, too. This was released in 2015. I hate where they paint very nicely on the box art here. It's so deceptive, because you at least think, oh, maybe at least the shoulders will be blue and the yellow is going to be a sticker. Those will just be blue parts. You just tab on the sides. Oh, it looks like you might have two-piece hands there, but no. This is, let's just say I feel like I got what I paid for. It seems to be fairly articulated too. Oh, the gun is also just blue. The gun is just blue. That is, I gotta go to that one. Rewinding the clock 10 years, we have the Marasai from Zeta Gundam. This is a very interesting mobile suit design because it's obviously the precursor to the Gyaradoga. And I'm quite the Diragoga fan. Oh my god. The Diragoga! So the Marasai here, or the Marasai, however you pronounce it, is very char in color. It's very char Zazaku 2, Gelgoog, Zagak, whatever you want to call it. I'm kind of digging the color. It's almost more char-like than some of the earlier HGs, in my opinion, or like the original MG char Zaku 2. One thing I don't like, I'm not sure where the head halves are. Oh, this is it right here, actually. Those look kind of funny. They do that thing where the head is in halves and the snout has a seam line down the middle. I'm not a huge fan of that. But hey, at least the dome is all one piece. That is really nice looking. It does have little slots there for the red sub-pieces on the dome, which I appreciate. I think it's awesome they included that. One thing I got to talk about is this amazing color of green. Oh my god, that green is so cool looking. I really like how they even have the other little tubes as green. I think this green just looks awesome. I need a whole mobile suit in this color. I don't remember if the Nemo is exactly this color, but if it is, I know what I'm going to order next. You can see here the command fin, or at least I assume it's the command fin, is super big on this guy. That's a little worrying. I'm hoping that doesn't break off over time. Of course, beam sabers, which is always cool. And you've got the gun here, which I'm probably going to have to paint. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't do a full paint job on this. I just see that, oh, this tube should be red on the gun, and it's just gray here, so I should probably just paint that red. See, that's kind of the extent of my painting. I paint, like, the mouths, or the little vent things on Gundam models, too. So that is the Marasai out of the way, and the last Gundam model that I have in my backlog is the Senan Anju. Oh my god. This box art is awesome. I didn't really show the Marasai box art because it's not as good as this box art. They need to just release this art singularly so I can just print it out or have it as my wallpaper in my on my PC. This is just amazing artwork. I love it. I love it's got Angelo's Girazulu right there too. This thing, as far as I can tell, the color separation is pretty good. I know I'm going to have to paint some little gray vents and a little gray on the tanks there, the fuel tanks, but it's not too bad. And you may be wondering, oh, J4, why didn't you just get the real grade? Because the real grade has way better color separation. I don't know. I think high grades are just a little more fun. I already opened this up, actually. That's why that's right there. It's typically on the bottom, but not here. Let's kind of get this off to the side. I don't really do this, so I'm not really set up for it. How do we do this? So right here, you can see all these gold stickers. So many gold stickers, and they look great. They look absolutely amazing. I'm very impressed with these gold stickers. And you can see right here on the shield part, it's got a lot of the sculpted details if you're actually crazy enough to paint this instead of sticker it up. Which, hey, if that's what you feel like doing, be my guest. You can see right here on the fuel tanks, those little details are going to have to be painted gray. Those little rectangle things. Overall, I'm really digging the color separation on this thing. I'm pretty impressed. Let's get that off to the side. Maybe in the next video I'll have a little better setup for actually opening these things. The beam parts, the beam effects look amazing. Oh my god. I think I have to display this thing with the beam weapons. I think I got to. At least like the beam Naginata. At least the beam Naginata. This is just awesome looking. Right here we've got this nice color of red. It does the same thing that the Sazabi does, where it has two different tones of red. And I'm really digging the darker red here. I think it looks really good. Not really too much to say on that runner. It's just the nice color of red. And then surprisingly for high grades, it's not like super shiny, but I feel like this model is a little glossier than some other high grades, which I appreciate. I think this is also more dark red. Where's the light red? Here's the light red. Here we go. This is a very big box, but I feel like a lot of the bigness, is that a word? And the weight just comes from the massive size of some of these parts. Like you can see right here on the legs. I'll have to paint those little thrusters there, which, yeah, it's all right. Yet again, it does that thing. Man, this thing's from 2010, and it still does the split head thing. Oh, that actually really kind of bums me out. But hey, at least it's got a separate little mouth part there, and a little separate dome for the head right there, so it's not going to look too bad. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with this. I'm thinking it's going to be a pretty nice kit once it's all built up. I don't know why people say snapped up, because these things don't really snap. They press together. I know I'm not building them wrong. I've built like 70 of these things. They don't snap. They don't go. They just press. They just kind of press and hold, which I do enjoy. I haven't had to glue a lot of my models, but some parts I do have to glue. So that's pretty much the Senan Anju, and that is pretty much this video. About 10 minutes just talking about Gundam models, opening them up. Very niche video, I know, but I know I've got some Gundam fans that will enjoy taking a look. And I know one thing a lot of people like seeing is the resealing of the box. So let's press this back down. Ooh, yeah. So there we go, guys. Hope you enjoyed taking a look at my Gubdubs. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Check out my social media links down in the description below, as well as my P.O. Box address if you want to send any fan mail. Also down in the description is my FAQ, my frequently asked questions. So there we go. Have a good day, and as always, don't be held down by Earth's gravity. Blah, blah. Char is truly dead. Shut up, Maneva, you bitch. Does this look like Char's dead to you? Answer is, oh, hell no.